students, and Mrs. Benedum. August 20th, 2011, the first day of school. I felt my heart pumping out of my chest when I headed closer to the classroom door. I squeezed my mom's hand so tight it turned pale white. "This is it, room 10. The red door in front of me opened. "Hi, welcome to second grade," my new teacher, Miss Williams, exclaimed. I didn't know what to think at first. Will I fit in? Will I make friends? Will Almond help me become a smart and mature person in the future? My mind filled up with all these curious questions because little did I know, Almond will make me feel right at home. Zoom! The year bolted like lightning. I'm already in third grade, and what did I notice? I have friends, an amazing new teacher, Mrs. Martinez, and one of my personal favorites. I'm learning new things every single day. From art docents to Project Cornerstone and just learning different things in any subject, I felt like a warrior accomplishing every single second of school. One time, during science rotation, Miss Wishnack told us we would be learning about crayfish, and she said they may bite you, and to not be afraid if they do. Well, my luck wasn't very good, and a second later, a crayfish bit me. The blood started to drain out of my skin. I noticed I was laughing so hard because I knew that this moment would head my way. And that day, I learned something new. Always be careful with the crayfish, even if you think they won't bite you. Soon third grade headed to an end and fourth grade rolled around. I was extremely ecstatic for fourth grade because I knew we would be going on a bunch of fun field trips throughout the school year. I was lucky enough to have Miss Daggett as my fourth grade teacher. My classmates and I had so much fun on field trips and at school. During lunch, we would eat with Miss Daggett in the classroom, and then afterwards, we would draw funny doodles on the whiteboard. In fact, many of my friends and I still go to Miss Daggett's classroom and eat lunch with her. Knowing I would have to move from fourth grade to fifth grade was hard because I didn't want to make a change. But like they always say, change is a good thing. At last, the day that has haunted me the entire summer has come. When I walk into my new fifth grade classroom, I look around and try to spot my friends. In shock, I see that I only have a couple of friends in my new class. I was terrified and thought I would be lonely. Not in Mrs. Nguyen's class. Only a few days pass and I end up making many new friends. Mrs. Nguyen is a very special teacher to me because she pushed my classmates and I above our limits. We learned how to print out 3D objects, code games, film on cameras, and edit on iMovie. Despite all the learning, we also had a lot of fun inside the classroom too. We got to have bouncy balls as our chairs, which was a great joy throughout the year. My class and I learned many things about technology. However, that wasn't even the best part about fifth grade with Mrs. Nguyen. My class and I were the hosts of the LASD Film Festival for the school year of 2014 and 2015. From all the classes out of the whole school district, Mrs. Nguyen's class was chosen. But one of the most exciting elements about being the hosts of the film festival was that we were the first fifth grade class to ever host the LASD Film Festival. It took us months to plan the festival out, and in the end, the hard work paid off because we hosted one of the best film festivals in the whole entire school district. Mrs. Nguyen also gave a few kids and I another big opportunity. I was proudly part of the first year of when the Media Lab was launched. We started off by going to NBC Studios with Mrs. Benedum and, of course, with Mrs. Nguyen. I got to meet a few news reporters along with Raj Mathai. The trip wasn't only fun, but it was also educational, and it taught us many things about being news anchors and reporters. Students in the Media Lab and I also went to a board meeting where we showed the LASD board a video we filmed and edited about the news at Almond and in Mrs. Nguyen's class. All in all, fifth grade was a long, enjoyable year that I will never forget. While fifth grade ended with a blast, I knew the hardest part in Almond was about to begin. That would be sixth grade. I was nervous, but I was told that you would have to write many essays and take many tests. But that didn't stop me from trying. Instead of having one homeroom teacher, every teacher was basically your teacher. So I can say that all of my teachers, Miss Aubrey, Mrs. Soretsky, and Mr. Stewart, were all equally amazing in different ways. For instance, Miss Aubrey, my homeroom teacher, can make you laugh and smile while learning new things in the classroom. She teaches social studies really well because she engages with all her students. While learning about India, Miss Aubrey would let us meditate for a few minutes a day. Sometimes we even meditated for 10 minutes. Mrs. Saretsky is an incredible teacher. She taught me how to write a personal narrative, an expository essay, and an argument essay. I've improved so much in writing, and I just would like to thank her for making me an awesome writer. Mr. Stewart teaches science in an awesome way. He makes funny jokes while teaching us the material we need to know. My favorite part about him is when he talks about something for 10 minutes or more, but the topic never gets boring. It makes me want to know more. The year has almost winded down to an end, and I'm going to Egan next year. But I will never forget all my amazing teachers I had at Almond. This year, I made so many new memories at Walden West, the Halloween Carnival, the Walkathon, the Junior Olympics, and, of course, the C-STEM Showcase. Now I'm here today to just say thank you to all the staff and teachers and Mrs. Mendenham for working incredibly hard to make my future and hundreds of other kids' futures amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Maya. That was beautiful.